How are you, my people? Peace and goodness. I have come today, Monica Chitulangoma from the Senior Citizens Group of Makeni. We are going to cook Pampa, which is a layer mushroom, which grows on dry wood, and it is very difficult to prepare it for cooking. The pampa that I'm talking about looks like this, and this is pampa. It grows on the wood, on a dry wood, and when we take it, it looks like this. After taking it, when you are ready to cook, for example, you are going to cook it tomorrow, you take out the unnecessary pieces and soak it in water. In the morning, you take it now and take out the parts which are not required. But before you begin cooking, you have to have the ingredients ready. So I have salt, soda, pepper, piri-piri, groundnuts. If you have no pounded groundnuts, you can use peanut butter. But preferably, we use ordinary pounded groundnuts. Then you have onion and tomato. Coming, we prepare the water in which to soak it. But in our case, we soaked it last night. Then you have this dish to wash your hands. When you are cooking, we touch many things. Then we have instruments here to use when required. Then the sticks which are here were taken from this same mushroom, Pampa. This is after we have taken out the sticks, because when we pull it out of the dry wood, it comes out with a stick, which I'm going to show you. It is a very difficult mushroom to cook. It comes out like this. You can see this black part there. It's all wood. You have to cut that part out. After it has been soaked, it separates itself. Then you cut it off. These are the pieces I cut off from that one. Then after cutting off those pieces, we clean it. Then we put this in the pounding mortar. We will pound it. After pounding it, that's when we put boiling water and continue cooking. You should cook at least 1 hour, because it is very hard. After 1 hour is when we shall put groundnuts, onion, tomato, and salt. To begin with, just when I pound this, I put in the pot. I also put salt to taste. According to your taste, you put salt. Then after it has cooked for 1 hour, you bring the groundnuts which we shall prepare together with chopped and tomato and onion. We chop it, we put it in the pampa together with groundnuts. That is after having cooked the pampa for 1 hour. There. Now we begin. I have chopped off this wooden part, which is not usable. I put it there for throwing. This I keep for another cooking. I keep it there. Then I take water, ordinary clean water. Then I wash the mushroom Pampa, which I have already prepared as I have shown you. I have cut off the wooden part which sticks to them. Then I squeeze them. The Basungu will say put on the colander to let this water out. But the way we were cooking ourselves in our time, what I'm doing is okay, provided I remember to keep my hands clean. Otherwise, we just pour it over the sieve or on the colander. All that goes out, and the remaining mushroom you put in the pounding mortar. Then I take my pistol for pounding it. I have already washed it. It is clean. Then I pound. Here is the pounded one. Now it is ready to cook. I take it. I look at it to see the amount in comparison with my groundnuts. Then I charge. I think Pampa is too much compared to the groundnuts which I have here. So I will have it. I will take one half, and the other half I will cook another time. The rest I will keep it in the fridge. Because if I put more Pampa than the groundnuts, it won't be as tasty as it should be. So I portion it. It looks okay. I've put everything. The groundnuts I have will cover adequately. So I cook this for at least 1 hour. I cover it and I begin to do other type of duties. So I take the groundnuts, put in the bowl, take the water, I take some soda, just enough to help me to soften it and give it a required taste. So I add to the Pampa which is on the fire. This was my soda. Then I take water to mix with pounded groundnuts. I put it there. You can either use egg beater to mix your groundnuts, or you use a fork, or where there is no fork, our ladies use their own hands after cleaning the hands properly. Others use ordinary cooking stick to mix. Normally, some people will take it as it is and put in the relish. But traditionally, the food we cook is always a competing food, because our men were eating as a group in a village where we used to say pansaka. And when you are cooking, you are conscious that the people who eat this food is not my husband or my son alone. Other people from other homes will come and also eat. So it was like a competition every day, making sure that your relish looks attractive. So as at now, I need a sieve to sieve these groundnuts. Here I've managed to get a sieve, and I've mixed my groundnuts with water. Now I am sieving it so that it looks smooth. Then here is my groundnuts liquid, which I'll add when after the mushroom was cooked, and this water which I added, you can come and see how it is boiling. That is how it is boiling. It's just like a liquid being boiled. But when the water finishes, it shrinks and it goes down to the bottom of the pot. Then I'll add groundnut liquid, tomato, and onion. Salt to taste. Those who like pepper or piripiri, which they call kayane, they add at that time of putting groundnuts. These are the things which will enter in my pampa mushroom. I am back now to come and finish cooking our pampa. The water which we had put is finished, and as we estimated, it took 1 hour. We put in there 2 cups. After the water is finished, we are going to add pounded groundnuts liquid, which makes the pampa taste nice. Here I go. Wow. Remember, I had already sieved with this sieve because our people did not like to eat relish which is looking at them. The groundnuts liquid must look like milk to make it taste better according to them. I put my sieve there. Then I took onion and tomatoes, which I have already cut, and add to my pampa, which is now cooked. But I will allow it to cook more in order to make the tomato and onion soft. After onion and tomato, I take curry powder. I use my teaspoon to take just enough to please my taste. You are free to put what you like. It can be curry powder or garlic. It's up to your choice. Then I put chili, just a little bit, to stimulate the blood. I put it there. You don't put too much because some don't like it. But those who have been trained to eat chili, they enjoy it. Salt. We did not put at the beginning. We should not forget. We get salt according to your taste. We cannot say put so much. We put according to your taste and the measurement of the stuff that you are cooking. After putting all these things, then I took my wooden spoon to mix, to see that all the ingredients make one thing. They have one language. Remember, I had added soda because this type of mushroom, which we get from dry wood, we are not sure. It might have some kind of poison, we don't know. So we add soda to ensure ourselves that whatever was there has been neutralized. So we allow it to cook until the thickness and the appearance of food which can be eaten, not liquid like this. It will be thick and nice appearance for the people to enjoy. For the time being, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is a secret. A secret. When you add the groundnuts to the mushrooms, these mushrooms are called Pampa in the northern part of Zambia. When you add groundnuts, you do not cover. If you cover, your relish or your consistency becomes watery. So get that secret. Hello. Finally, we've come to the end of our cooking, but still, there are a lot of secrets, special recipes, how to serve. So Vanakulugupe is going to show us how to serve. This is oil-free cooking. You don't need to add oil to your food all the time. The dried mushrooms is oil-free cooking. That is the way they used to cook in the olden days. Very, very healthy food. This is the final outcome of the wild mushrooms which grow on the tree, which we called Pampa. So this is the end result. We told you that we do not serve immediately. We let it sit for some hours so that the flavors can blend. So this is the outcome. I have already served it. There is our Pampa. And no oil. It's just groundnuts. What type of groundnuts are these? The raw ones? Yes, these are the raw crushed nuts with the wild mushroom, no oil. This is the end result. So can you imagine today we are going to have dry fish with mushrooms called Pampa, and also not forgetting we are also going to have a vegetable called pupochulu. That was the vegetable that we cooked recently, and you can imagine what a lovely combination.